Hello, friends. Hope this finds you well. I'm Brad Johnson, and this is your daily dose of hope. I'd like to share a little revelation I've had while parenting. As I raised my 3 kids and going on 4 here in July, I've come and I've had this profound pride watching my kids try new things. Now, especially things that in their mind might be a little bit risky or dangerous. Things like climbing a ladder and jumping off the dock, or even conquering the monkey bars at the park. Something that they might have to have a little help with, especially from their daddy. Now, the initial time, they're jacked, they're excited to do it. They get to the edge and they're about to take that step, and then what happens? Fear and doubt set in. They get a little scared. A lot of times, no matter how much I coax them, no matter how much I encourage them, no matter how much I'm speaking words of encouragement there, they give up or they walk away. And I'm so discouraged or I'm disheartened, and I think, man, if only you would have taken that step, you would have trusted me more. You would have had a deeper relationship with me. You and I would have been present together. And I think saying yes does that. It opens the door to those things. And Jesus is the same way, Think about it this way. Immediately after Jesus was betrayed, the disciples scattered. And now most of them, they all came back together on the day of the crucifixion. Amidst the crowd. Not together in the sense of being with each other, but they were all there witnessing this death of their best friend, their teacher, their rabbi. Once Jesus died, a lot of them gathered together to mourn and to grieve, but some needed time alone. They needed to just have space. Thomas was one of those disciples. He needed to get away. And so he went home and he mourned and he grieved for a few days. Now on the 3rd day, we know this. We know Jesus rose from the grave and he appeared to Mary Magdalene. He appeared to the disciples on the road to Emmaus. He then appeared to the group of disciples all gathered in Jerusalem, physically. Now the disciples were really excited about this, and they knew Thomas had missed out, and so they went to tell him all about Jesus being alive. And I want to pick it up there. From John chapter 20, verse 24, it says this, "But Thomas, one of the 12, was not with them when Jesus came. So the other disciples were telling him, 'We've seen the Lord.' But he said to them, 'If I don't see the mark of the nails in his hands, or put my finger into the mark of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I will never believe.'" So the disciples, they come to tell Thomas, but yet, after what Thomas witnessed just a few days ago, the death of his friend, he was having a tough time not doubting that they were telling him the truth. But listen to this, a little bit further in verse 26. A week later, his disciples were indoors again. And Thomas, this time Thomas was with them. Even though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here and look at my hands. Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Don't be faithless, but believe." Thomas responded to him, "My Lord and my God." Then Jesus said, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe." So Jesus, he uses the very words that Thomas said to the disciples a week before. Putting my fingers into the wounds, into his hands and into his side, and Thomas realizes, Jesus has been with me the whole time. Jesus knows me. And I am seeing him today alive. You see, if we allow Jesus into our doubts and our fears, he hears us. He answers us. And he walks through the doubt with us. wanted you to know it's okay to doubt, but it's not okay to give up. Lean into Jesus. Lean into that doubt with him. Let him walk with you. Let him carry that doubt and fear with him. And what's going to happen is it'll afford you a deeper sense of his presence in your life. It'll afford you a deeper relationship with him. Have a great day.